everyone, joining us on Bright TV UK, reporting from the UK. I'm YENULI BINARA. This week headlines. US security official meets China's President Xi Jinping as American election looms large over relations. Millions told to evacuate as Japan hit by one of the strongest typhoons in decades. Israel agrees pauses in Gaza fighting to allow polio vaccination of children. Government looking at tougher outdoor smoking rules. Surging seas are coming for us all, warns the United Nations chief. The commencing of the Paris 2024 Paralympics. Chinese leader Xi Jinping met with the US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan in Beijing Thursday as the two countries press ahead on stabilizing communication in their increasingly contentious relationship. The meeting was the capstone of a three-day trip that also saw Sullivan hold talks with the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and the Central Military Commission Vice Chairman General Zhang Yuxia. The first meeting between the US official and the Chinese military figure in the role since 2018. Xi said China's commitment to the goal of a stable, healthy and sustainable China-US relationship remains unchanged, according to a readout from the China's Foreign Ministry. Japan has been hit by one of its strongest typhoons in decades. Torrential rain and gusts of 252 kilometers per hour hit the south of the country, although the typhoon has now been weakened as a severe tropical storm. At least 4 people have been killed with more than 80 injured. I just want to survive, says one woman caught in the storm, while another person calls it out of this world. More than 5 million people in the south of the country have been told to evacuate. At least 237,000 homes are without power and more than 700 flights are cancelled. Starting this weekend, Israel will pause military operations in a staggered schedule across Gaza to allow health workers to give polio vaccinations to about 640,000 children under the age of 10, United Nations officials said on Thursday. The agreement calls for vaccinations to begin on Sunday in central Gaza and to continue for 3 days, said Rick Peppercorn, the World Health Organization's top representative in Gaza. Israel's offensive will be temporarily suspended from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. in a designated area while the vaccines are being administered, he said. After that, children in the southern Gaza will be vaccinated during another 3-day pause. And later, there will be a third 3-day pause in the northern Gaza, Mr. Peppercorn told the journalists. Sir Keir Starmer has confirmed that the government is looking at tougher rules on outdoor smoking to reduce the number of preventable deaths linked to tobacco use. Responding to reports that smoking could be banned in some outdoor spaces, the Prime Minister said we have got to take action to reduce the burden it puts on the NHS. Under new plans, smoking could be banned in pub gardens, outdoor restaurants, outside hospitals, and sports grounds. Health experts have welcomed the plans, but it's been told that some ministers have raised concerns about the impact the ban could have on the hospitality sector. Asked about the proposals, Sir Keir said that the government was going to take the decisions in this space and more details would be revealed. The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has said that the big polluters have a clear responsibility to cut emissions or risk a worldwide catastrophe. The Pacific is today the most vulnerable area of the world, he told at the Pacific Island Forum Leaders meeting in Tonga. There is an enormous injustice in relation to the Pacific, and it's the reason I am here. The small islands don't contribute to climate change, but everything that happens because of the climate change is multiplied here. But eventually, the surging seas are coming for us all, he warned in a speech at the forum as the United Nations releases 2 separate reports on rising sea levels and how they threaten Pacific Island nations. The summer 2024 Paris Olympics concluded on August 11, but the Paralympics will start this week and last through September 8. It's the first summer Paralympic Games to take place in France. It's the first time since COVID-19 that spectators are allowed to fill the stands. The Paris 2024 Paralympic Games opening ceremony began in glorious conditions as about 4,400 athletes from 167 nations made their way along the Champs-Élysées to Place de la Concorde. The first of 11 days of sporting action takes place on Thursday as France hosts a Summer Paralympic Games for the first time. Athletes from 184 delegations are set to take part in the 22 Paralympic sports, competing for a total of 549 gold medals in Paris. When faced with the obstacles you receive in your life, we hope you can use it as courage to succeed this week. We hope to see you again on Bright TV UK. Stay informed, stay bright.